Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 here on RawSlowGaming, and we're still in the early days here for sure in episode 3, so we're still struggling with cash. We made a net profit of 600k last year, and we did roll the game forward here a little bit to get the cash or the loan balance down a little bit. So we moved, let's see here, well, 2 or 3 years forward after we left off. And while doing so, I found the next plan on the agenda, and that is to connect up to Strängnäs as well. And after that, well, it's going to be put in better trains, but we can't that yet, so it's rather going to be double track or run double trains on all the lines. So first off, we will connect towards Strängnäs, and we are going to build some tracks. Too much curvature, no, don't like that. Right, we had something there, yeah, something like that then. Alright, so don't go too much in the ground. Doesn't really. And sorry if you hear some background noise there. It's me having the window open actually. So we will need to borrow cash here. Too much cash, or more cash than we would like rather. And yeah, we are building out quite fast, and we're doing trains because, well, I like trains, and they are going to be money makers eventually. Right, so definitely don't want to do that. So instead we'll let the track go a bit up and down, I guess. So just doing short bits at a time there to have it to be as cheap as possible, and also trying to do this in a pretty much straight of a line as possible. And we are now starting to get to Strängnäs, and the question is, where will we put the station? Right, so obviously we can't have this as a end station, so we got to have a through station here, and this is obviously going to be more than 2 tracks, but 2 tracks is what we sort of can afford at this moment, and I think really that it's going to be fine to just have it something like this. Yeah, we're going to place it just like that and hope that we can work in the tracks, and I think we can. And I think we should really work from this one. And the question is, will we be able to snap here without it being too expensive? Now it's probably a little bit more expensive than it could be, but we are all right with that. And that is basically going to be it for that part of the work, so to say. Next up is just selecting the the Har-Ham line. So we're going to Hammarstrand to Hara. That's actually the other way around, I guess, or it doesn't really matter. After Hara, we are going back to, well, it do matter. So Hara, Hammarstrand. No, it's really add station, Strängnäs, add station, Strängnäs, Hammarstrand, Strängnäs, Hammarstrand. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that is fine, and that should, yeah, you're directly going to Strängnäs. Interesting. That will bleed us money first though. So we will turn you around, the train around. You are going to go toward Hammarstrand and then to Hara. All right. Sort of want to take back the loan here directly, or pay back the loan rather. But we are we're going to have some costs here in building this in. All right. So obviously you're on an angle there, so can't really do that. And I think we should be... Do it really matter? No, it doesn't really matter. So we are going to be on this side. And see if... I hope that there is going to be room enough to get in a road here. Let's actually see if we can't get... Or rather, we will not at this exact moment. I think that's probably the wrong move to do. That we need... What more do we need? We need some stops here. Bus tram stops. So obviously we're going to have one there, and we're going to have one here, and what more? Is that good? No, it isn't really. And we'll have one here. And we'll create the Strängnäs circle then. Strängnäs halt to Idasväg, and then to Ormgatan, and lastly to Dragspelsgatan before back to Strängnäs halt. Circle. There we go. Unfortunately, we kind of need another road depot. It's not really viable to put them far out of here. It's not, really reasonable. So we'll do like that, and we'll buy some vehicles here. And how many will that be? It will be 4, because that is what we can afford. So there we go. Next up. Oh, you come here again? Well. Well, at least you're full now, so I think we sort of cheated there by taking them back here. Could be the case. But we have too many waiting in Hara, and that's probably going to be the case for a long time. And we are... Let's see here. So we have a pause there. What we really should have, though, is a pause here, so it goes on to 2 tracks. So, is there any possibility that we could connect this in? It is. Just have a little bit too little money, so I guess we'll borrow a bit more money then, and we'll do something like this. So much curvature. You could, just moments ago. There you go. Right. So connection there, but you need a connection back. Well, you don't really need a connection back as such. Now, how much would this cost to just put all of this in? 200k. Almost 200k. All right. Definitely unnecessary to do it all now, but we're doing it all now. And that's actually straight into the station. So definitely unnecessary to do like that. But hey, it sort of looks good. Right, so that means we're obviously only on one line. How is the line set up now? So Hammarstrand, this is what we are going to set up. First up, you are going on line 2, 1, 1. Yeah, that feels wrong to me. So you're going on Hammarstrand, you're going on 2, Hammarstrand, then you're going on 1. And obviously we're sharing the platform here, which is trouble, say the least. Which means we should really extend that, but we can't, because we can't afford that. So manage waiting for free pass. Yeah, you can't wait for free pass all the way from there. So there we can have a little bit of a signal right there. That should be fine. Yeah. Right, so manage vehicle. I want to clone you. Not enough money. All right, I know. So how much do we need to borrow? Let's max it out and see how poor we are after we have duplicated this vehicle. Clone. Let's see here. Oh, still have 2 million left. That's actually better than I thought. So I think we'll be able to get in with a replacement for, or doubling up this one as well, if we need to. And I think that might at least be a smart thing to do. But then again, it doesn't look overly too bad here, actually. So I think we'll maybe skip that plan that I just put out there. Now the question is, can we do anything fun with Melby and boats? Melby to Raymyra. Because boats could also mean that we could freight in something that we need here, like food. If we could get in food to Melby and ship it out, that would be very interesting, or even to Hammarstrand. Yeah, get food into Hammarstrand. That would be fantastic. Other than it will take forever to get there, and those sort of problems. But can we get to anywhere that makes food? Well, we have these places that we sort of maybe could fix, but that is costly as hell. And unfortunately, the food making thing is here, which is not really ideal for us. We have a farm here as well, but that's not either working. So we do have the coal mine and the iron ore here. That we could get to this bit, the steel mill. And to get the goods factory here, we only need plastic after that, and I believe we had plastic pretty nearby. Yeah, here oil. We have an oil field here. Yeah, we have, but as you see here, we need crude oil as well somewhere, which is there. It's actually not that bad, but it's a complex chain as hell to set up this early in the game, so that's just not cutting it. But that would be good for Hara. Very steady with the population there so far, but it's, as I said, early game here, so not too much to do. And rather, how are we doing? You're almost full, so that's good. I really wish I could have spaced this out a little bit more, but I can't as such. Well, I can tell it to stop. And see here where the next train air is. We just sort of want this to be more balanced, so we want it to reach Hara at least before we let this train go on. Otherwise we'll just get it bad with the passengers nonetheless. So as I said, we'll let that go there and we'll start it after it has come to Hara. And probably just left Hara a little bit. And I brought us some cash. That's all good and fun or something. Now this steel is needed for machines and goods. Interesting. Alright, so we'll very soon let this train go. Like something like now. Yeah, we don't need various tips. We are pro gamers in this game, or rather not, maybe. Right, so I really need actually to set this up. I just need to do it. And we can definitely say that this is connected to where we are. Could also definitely just take a little bit of a by track to get it up there. And yeah, probably like would be superb if I could connect to both these with a station here. So let me actually see how could I do that? How could I do that? And how could I afford that? With 2.5 million, so how much on you need food? Yeah, so we need to set this up. Right. So what we do know is that we are going to need to have a station here. And it can be goods and terminus. Probably should be long though. Really? You're not connected from there? That's really surprising to me. It's just missing so little. I guess we're doing something like that then. And we will put that back in. And we are going to do, I guess we're doing something different after all then, since we had a town there or something. We are going to do something like this instead. Still doing full length though. There we go, and I'll add in the street again. And there we go. Alright, so I said that is going to be needed. And speaking on how that turned out, I'm pretty sure that placement in between here will not work. But I feel like I need to connect this on this, and I want to connect this on this bit. So we're going to go something like this and have a station here. And then I guess we are going to truck more grain in. Either there or just truck it up here. when needed, quite possibly as well. So we need a little bit of a road here. So if you are enjoying this, remember to smash that like button. It's very helpful for me to know if you enjoy the content or not. Also, if you haven't done so yet and are enjoying the content, remember to hit that like button. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like button, subscribe button, if you're enjoying it. And yeah, check out the links and everything like that as well, as there is some links that are out there that can help the channel or help me if you want to support the channel in different ways. Right, so we'll just do the same here, put in a single station like that, and then we'll sort of have tracks here toward Hammarstrand, and we are definitely going to need to extend this station here, and yeah, this is going to be tricky and fun and all things at the same time. Right, so the thing is we need this to be cargo buildings as well. Could we have our cargo? Oh, if I have collision, damn it. If I have cargo like this, will I be able to just do cargo on this now terminals? Yeah, I hope so. Let's try. Right, so obviously we should do another platform of or track here of passengers. Next setup here is going to be goods. Cargo platform. And how much does it cost? More than we need. Right. Yeah, seems like it's working at least. Right, so we have one track to choose from, and we don't have any cash. So let's max out the loan here now to start. And we'll go towards what? We'll go towards you. And we'll connect straight off for 100k. Yeah, that's all right. Right. So just for fun, let's try and connect straight to here. No, you don't want to do that? Alright, let's not do that then. Obviously, going over fields is super expensive, so we will not be doing that. Instead, we'll be doing something like this and go through the forest. And probably that is unnecessarily costly. Still is unnecessarily costly. 70k for something like that. Why is it so expensive going over there? Or this bit? Should go over that a little bit. Right? That's much more better. Much more better. And my wording is perfect as ever. Or not. Alright, that means that we can get stuff up and we can get stuff down. The problem here, of course, though, is that we really should have a passing track here at least. Because we are going to need 2 trains. That is also going to be costly and a nice bit of things to happen. First off, we'll have the Hammarstrand Central up to Rönes, and this is going to be food creation 1. Right. And we're going then to have Rönes down here to Hammarstrand, And this is going to be food delivery hum. Right? And can we get out on those tracks from our depot? Nope. And this is starting to be a real mess where I put the depot. Right. Would you for some ever reason get over there? No. Right. Oh. Come on. You had something. Collision. It's really something now. This is totally not possible in earlier games, but too much curvature, alright? I know it's too much curvature and everything. I know it's too much with everything. Alright, what's happening here? Oh, damn. Oh well. It was a sort of a fast turnover, and this means these guys are synced now, so that's good. We will switch them over to the outer tracks here though. Or one of them will do just that. You will connect like that. And I don't know if we need a crossover there. We going to have something like this though. Oh, come on, can't you just... No, I want you to connect to this one. Right, that's fine, I guess. If you don't want it to do it in another way, that we'll have to do. Right, so just need you to get to there. Impossible. Right. So, I think it's time to destroy this one actually. Destroy. Right. So, buildings, we are needing a train depot, and you will live for the moment right here. So let's have tracks to both sides like that. All right, and let's have Harham. Right, so you're going on upwards, downwards. First you're going on 3. Yeah, that's good. Second time you're going on 2. And yeah, you really shouldn't go on that though. Alright, so we need another crossover, or we just need a signal or something. Or a waypoint. Waypoint aren't that beautiful, but sometimes that's the easiest way to get things to happen as you want. Add waypoint 1. Yeah. That looks alright. Alright. So we need a vehicle, we need a train, going to be a Russian class V type, and we need wagons that are cargo that takes food, or not food, this thing, grains, I believe, yep. The 20 years, 24 years, 24 years, these are the ones that we're going to take. And we are going to need, well, more, but We are maxed out on the loan, right? Yep. We are. So whatever we get here very soon is what we're going to take. That's actually already started, and there we go. So locomotives, steam, Russian class, cargo, and gondola, 24 years. Right. All right. So. Oh. Little bit short. And buy, and we'll set it to food creation 1. Unable to find path to stop. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. We are still having that issue. That just means we need to go in to here and then to there. There you go. Right. In depot condition, very good. I think it's waiting for a free path, and I think we'll try to create it by that. No. Still having issue with finding a path. Food creation 1. Oh, no, there we go. So that is started. Unfortunately, that do mean that our passenger train is going to have to wait here, just as we needed to sort that out. But for whatever reason, we have our passenger train from the other way, long way out. So I think that's going to be fine. How much round? You're still steady? Very steady. So I think we'll leave it here, and I'll run the game forward a bit, and I'll maybe add in the return train here from runners while you're away, or I will not, depending on well, if I can afford it or not, really, to be honest. But we must afford it to get this working here, otherwise it will just be a mess. And yeah, that will be everything for this episode, so I hope you have enjoyed my wonky placement or building of this map. And yeah, hope to see you soon here again. With that said, bye-bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.